Why is discipline key to poker post-flop strategy? Have you ever wondered why some players seem to thrive in poker while others struggle? The answer often lies in one key trait: discipline. So, why is discipline so critical to post-flop strategy in poker? Let's break it down. Once the flop is revealed, players face a series of complex decisions. They must analyze their hand strength against the board and consider what their opponents might hold. This is where discipline comes into play. Without it, players may rush into decisions based on emotions rather than logic. This can lead to costly mistakes, such as chasing weak draws or bluffing at the wrong time. Post-flop play requires patience and a clear mindset. Players need to avoid tilt, which is when emotions cloud judgment and lead to reckless plays. Staying disciplined helps players focus on making mathematically sound decisions. For instance, knowing when to fold a hand, even if it feels tempting to stay in, is a sign of discipline. Discipline also supports advanced tactics like continuation betting and semi-bluffing. Continuation betting is when a player bets on the flop after being the pre-flop aggressor. A disciplined player knows when to apply this tactic based on the board texture and how opponents are reacting. Similarly, semi-bluffing with drawing hands requires careful consideration. Players must avoid committing too many chips without the right odds or fold equity. Observing opponents is another area where discipline shines. Players need to pay attention to how often their opponents fold to aggression or call with weaker hands. This requires mental focus and the ability to resist impulsive reactions. In practical terms, discipline means playing selectively. It involves folding weak hands post-flop instead of chasing unlikely draws. It means betting or raising only when the situation justifies it, whether protecting a strong hand or bluffing against the right opponent. Discipline also involves maintaining a calm mindset after experiencing bad beats. Players should avoid emotional reactions and instead focus on making informed decisions. Using positional awareness can help players act last, giving them more information to work with. Finally, continuously studying concepts like pot odds and game theory optimal frameworks is essential. Players should apply these theories while remaining flexible enough to exploit their opponents' weaknesses. Without discipline, players risk losing chips unnecessarily and failing to capitalize on profitable opportunities. Therefore, discipline is a foundational element that enables players to execute a sound post-flop strategy, maximize value, and minimize losses.